Dribbling has changed a lot after the latest patch, especially the R1 dribbling, aka technical dribbling. So what are the best dribbling mechanics that you can use right now? Well, let's talk about dribbling after the latest patch. On this video, I'm going to show you the best dribbling mechanics that you can use right now. Not only that, also how to use the R1 technical dribbling after the latest patch. More than 4 dribbling mechanics that will make you unstoppable when it comes to dribbling. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. Looking to build your dream team in FC26? U7buy is the most trusted website out there with fast delivery and 100% the safest way to upgrade your team. With over 40,000 reviews and verified by many huge content creators around the world, 24/7 online customer support, and now you can enjoy free coins with every order and the chance to win up to 4 million coins. Don't forget to use the code Y5K for an extra 8% off. And now let's jump straight into the video, and we are going to start things up with the elephant in the room. Of course, I'm talking about the R1 dribbling, aka technical dribbling. Now, we all know that the R1 dribbling needed a nerf, but what EA have done, they have just absolutely killed it. Even if you are using a player who has got the technical play style plus, it feels kind of useless right now. And to be completely honest with you, my opinion on this patch, I'm happy that I'm not going to see Claudia Pena spinning around herself 100 times anymore. But the thing is, the game is starting to feel like FC25 more and more after every single patch. It feels like EA is bringing back old mechanics that we had in FC25, and if that's the case, that's a big problem. For dribbling after the latest patch, it's still good. You can still dribble. Other than the R1 dribbling, the left stick dribbling is still there, the L1. Basically, you can still dribble in this game, but not using the R1 dribbling. For me, after the latest patch, I'm using the R1 dribbling just for one reason, and that's going to be when you want to turn sideways with your player, or you can say when you want to change your direction. As you can see from these clips that I'm showing you, this is the animation that I'm talking about. And this animation, you can get it by using the R1 dribbling when you want to turn sideways with your player. It is really effective in game. Other than that, I'm not using the R1 dribbling at all, to be honest, after the latest patch. Now, let's talk about how to turn like that. What you need to do in game when you are about to turn with your player sideways. What I mean is change the direction that you are moving to. All you have to do, you have to hold the R1 and then with the left stick change the direction. Not a quick tap. No, you should actually hold it for a second to get the animation that I am showing you. With that, what will happen in game, you are going to get this animation, which is really good because it's quicker than turning with just the left stick. And like I said, it's not a quick tap. No, you should actually press the R1 and hold it for a second when you are about to turn sideways with your player. And this dribbling technique that I'm showing you can actually score you goals and goals. You can be unstoppable when you master it in game. For example, a situation that you can use it in when you see a defender coming towards your player. You want to quickly change the direction that you are moving to. You can quickly do that with the R1 change of direction. Not only that, also it works really good in tight situations. For example, if you are inside the box, you want to be more unpredictable in game. Using the R1 turn, you can actually do that and you can be more unpredictable in game. This is for the R1 dribbling. Other than that, I'm starting to use the R1 dribbling less and less. In my opinion, EA have absolutely killed it. Let's move on into the next topic and let's talk about how to run faster with your player, or basically how to get the maximum pace possible when you are running with your player on the wing. For example, the method that I'm going to show you works perfectly with the players who has got the rapid play style. Not only that, also of course they should have good pace in game. It's not a speed boost or anything like that. No, it's just how to get the maximum pace when you are running on the wing, for example, with your player. Not only on the wing, also when you are running from the middle. The method that I'm talking about is basically when you are running with your player, take your hands off the running button, and when your player is about to touch the ball again, that time again hold on the R2 button. Let me show you this example just to make it easy for you. I'm running on the wing with Nico Williams. When he is about to touch the ball, I hold on the R2 button, and then I take my hands off the R2 button. When he is about to touch the ball again, R2 button, running button again. With that, what will happen, you will activate the rapid playstyle. That's why I said you should be using a player who has got the rapid playstyle, because it's about the acceleration, not the sprint speed. Of course, it's really good with the players who has got the quick step playstyle as well, but it's about the acceleration, like I said. And for the acceleration, you need a player who has got the rapid playstyle. Using this method with the players who has got really good pace and the rapid or the quick step playstyle, it's almost impossible to stop them. Basically, with Nico Williams, he is the perfect example. He is actually unstoppable when I use this with him, and that's the reason why sometimes you feel like your opponent players are running faster than your defenders. Basically, he might be using this method, and that's how to get the maximum pace possible when you are running on the wing with your player. It's not a speed boost because you actually need a player who has got really good pace stats and also the rapid or the quick step playstyle. So this is basically how to get the maximum pace possible. Let's move on into the next topic, and just before we start, if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. That would be much appreciated. We are going to talk about the first touch that you take with your players, and because I have talked a lot in the past about the first touch, this time I have got for you something new. We are going to talk about a Berba spin first touch. Using a skill move as your first touch can score you more goals. As we all know, the first touch that you take with your players is actually so important, and using a skill as a first touch, that will make you more unpredictable in game, and you can easily break any defense line using the Berba spin skill move. Now, of course, there are other skill moves that you can use as a first touch, but for me, in my opinion, the Berba spin is one of the best unpredictable skill moves to use as a first touch, and also you will change the direction that you are moving to using the Berba spin. To perform it, when you are about to receive the ball, all you have to do perform the Berba spin skill move before your player actually receive the ball. So what you need to do in game, flick the right stick the same direction that your player is facing, and then flick it again to the right of your player or to the left of your player, depends on where do you want to exit. With that, as you can see from the clips that I'm showing you, you will be unpredictable in game. If you exit to the empty space, your opponent won't see it coming. With that, you can break the defense line. Basically, when your opponent has got all his defenders next to each other and you cannot get in behind, with the Berba spin as a first touch, you can actually break the defense line. Not only that, also when you are running on the wing, you have got a fullback marking your player. You can easily escape from the fullback using the Berba spin as a first touch. This is basically an advanced way to take a first touch in this game. Moving on into the next topic, and let's talk about the L1 stop, which is a method that I'm using in every single match. When you press the L1 button on PlayStation or the LB button on Xbox and you take your hands off everything, what's going to happen in game? You are going to see your player in less than a second stopped and start facing the goal. Even if you are moving backward with your player, a quick tap on the L1 button, you are going to see your player turned around in less than a second and start facing the goal. And you might ask how this can be effective for you in game. Let me give you some quick examples. When you are going for a counter attack and you have got your striker trying to get in behind, but the thing is you cannot play it to the striker because you don't have enough vision and your player is not facing the striker, not facing the goal. With a quick tap on the L1 button in less than a second, you are going to see your player turned around and start facing the goal, and then you can play a through pass. And this method is absolutely fantastic when you want to play a through pass. The reason for that is when your player is fully stopped, he will have more composure. So when you go for a through pass after the L1 stop, so your player will have a bigger chance that he will pull it off. And not only for passing, no, you can also use the L1 stop for dribbling. You can make your player fully stopped and then go for a skill move to escape from the defenders. I have already talked about the L1 stop and I'm talking about it once again because it is so effective in game. It will make you more unpredictable in game. When your player is fully stopped, you can see the other options that you got. A quick through pass, for example, or a skill move to escape from the defenders and to cut inside the box, because it is perfect to use when you are on the edge of the box. L1 stop, make your player fully stopped and then go for a skill move and you are going to see yourself cutting inside the box. And if you see yourself still struggling with the dribbling after the latest patch, let me give you some quick tips. First thing first, you just need to get used to the new R1 dribbling. For me, I'm not using it as much as before the patch. The only time that I'm using it, as I have shown you, when I want to turn sideways with my players. Yes, the R1 dribbling needed a nerf, but EA did not only nerf it, no, they have absolutely killed it. In my opinion, they have should kept it good with the players who has got the playstyle plus. Other than than that, yes, it needed a nerf, but now after the latest patch, even with the players who has got the playstyle plus, it doesn't do that much in game. Another thing, when you see yourself under pressure, shielding the ball is actually so effective in this game. All you have to do, hold on the L2, LT button, and you are going to see your player shielding the ball with his body, and it is really good in game, especially with the players who has got the enforcer playstyle. When you see there are more than 2 defenders coming to you, for example, you can start shield the ball using the L2 button. And the most important thing about dribbling is you have to be unpredictable in game. How you can do that? It's basically using the L1 stop that I have shown you, for example, or maybe when you are going forward, pretend like you are going backward and then again keep moving forward. The most important thing about dribbling is being unpredictable, and using a skill move from time to time can make you dribbling even better. Skill moves are actually effective in this game, not like last year FC25, skill moves were absolutely useless, and mastering only one skill move, it can score you more goals. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is about dribbling after the latest patch. After the R1 dribbling got nerfed, I'm not using it anymore, to be honest, or let's say I'm using it less than before the patch. This is how I'm dribbling at the moment in this game. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.